Alright guys, today we're going to talk about adding slicers to pivot charts. You can see here we have some pivot charts. These pivot charts are attached to data which you can be found here, which are from fishing stores. They give us the age of the customer, gender of the customer, what store they bought from, and what type of fishing they prefer. So here on our dashboard we got these pivot charts. So we're going to add slicers. So we click on one of these pivot charts. Then we're going to go up here to Pivot Chart Analyze. And if we look up here, you can see this Insert Slicer tab. We're going to click on that, Insert Slicer. You can see you have options based on the information. We're actually going to add a couple slicers. We'll do type of fishing, store, and gender. Alright, we'll click OK. So this now has given us 3 different slicers, and we're going to move this over. Shrink it up a little bit. We'll move this one over, shrink that one up a little bit, and then we'll move this one over here, shrink that one up a little bit. Okay, so here we have our slicers. Now we can make these look a little bit better by clicking on them, and it has some slicer styles, so we can pick different styles that we may like to, color-wise. We click on the next one, do a different color, click on the next one, different color. Let's see, you can probably click new slicer style if you wanted and change some of that stuff. We'll just leave it as is for right now. So right now, if depending on which one of these I select, you can see that graph is changing based on the item selected. What we'd like to happen is to change all of these graphs. So if I click on my slicer and I go over here to slicer and I click report connections, it's going to say, okay, well right now it's reporting only on pivot table 1. Well, if we select all of these pivot tables and click OK, now when I click male, female, all of these graphs are going to change. I could do the same thing for each one of these. Hit report connection, click on that, go back up here to report connection, select all 4, click OK. So now if I choose bait fishing in the Lehigh store from males or females, that's all I'm going to get there. I can get rid of this filter, and now I'll be showing both male, female. I can delete this filter, I can delete this filter. So you can play with that depending on what you want it to look like and what information you want displayed. Thanks.